All of our lives. Focus on your bag. Don't focus on these men. Prioritize your education. Focus on yourself. You know, go out here and explore and experience different pain while you're young. Get it out your system. You don't need a man. You don't want no man. All you need is yourself and your money, sis. All you need is a sisterhood. All our lives, that is what we have been programmed to follow, believe, think, and maneuver like. Right? So all this time, we are putting into practice these things that these women are telling us because we're looking at them and they're like beautiful women and they're successful women or whatever the case may be, and we want to be like them. And so if she's telling us to not prioritize family or love and relationships and men and settling down and making sure that we have a nice, strong, sturdy foundation to build upon and just focus on ourselves and being selfish, what do you think a lot of women are going to do? They're going to say, okay, well, she's the one that I need to be listening to, so let me listen and follow behind her. If she says, don't listen to these men, don't focus on these men, don't want these men, go out here and be wild, reckless, and free, get ran through, live your best life, be a city girl, I should do that. She's the idol, right? And there's so many other FBKs out there that have been saying the same thing. Then, when they reach a particular point in their lives and they realize that, hey, this was the wrong move, then they want to come back and clean it up. But by that time, Ebony K, it's too damn late. You already did way too much damage. This is why it's too late for you, Ebony K. Ebony K's of the world, this is why it's too late
I
for
don't know who
y'all
Ebony
to kind
K
of come
is, so
shuffling back
I
down and
just
clean
want
it up now.
a woman that I know
The
be
young ladies that you are
talking.
now
They're
trying to
good.
reach don't hear you.
I'm let other people do the
I
job.
repeat,
There's too many good
the
people out
reason
here
why
already.
it's too late, and Ebony K is right, but she needs to shut the hell up, is because the young ladies, the women out there that you've already programmed with this nonsense, they don't hear you. Do you think, Ebony, for 1 second, that after all of this time of telling these young ladies, hey, you can start your own family, you a boss. No, you don't date this type of guy. I don't care how good of a man he is and what he can do for you. If his job title is not this, that, and the third, you discard him.
Eh.
This is what you've done, Ebony. They follow your advice to a T, like the damn Bible they follow. Now here you come, all this
Sound.
time later, like, oh, hold on, y'all, I was wrong. We actually, lose value. We depreciate as time goes on. While men, black men in particular, even though I told y'all that they were the scum and they were broken dusty, they actually appreciate because they get more money with time. And that is how we value men. We value men based upon, first things first, their character. We want men that are, you know, I don't want to say nice because y'all told me that's a bad word. That means sweet. But you want to go after a guy that treats women well, that has respect for himself and women. Like you want to go after character. But at the end of the day, in our nature, being real, just keeping it flat out, straight up and real, we're looking for providers, protectors, leaders, teachers, and men that are ultimately stable, right? That can give us security, freedom. How can he do that? Well, I'll tell you, by having his finances in order, having his business affairs in order. And so, as men are out here developing their skills, focusing on their businesses, right? Learning different things, they're able to put into motion and implement all of the knowledge that they have acquired over the years, and they're able to accumulate money, right? So he may start off young and broke, but as time goes on and more information is acquired that he is implementing. He develops more skill. He has more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. He's able to bring forth the very things that a lot of us as women are looking for, of all ages, right? All the way down from 21, 18. 18 on up. All women are looking for that type of guy. So he has his pick. Women are not really focused on, oh, he's too old.
Sound the
You know what
horns.
I mean? Like, let's be clear, you all. And we can hit 600. Y'all like the video? Share the video and subscribe. Do y'all know how many young ladies I've seen out there that are like, yeah, you know, the man I'm with, my sugar daddy, he's 52 and she's 22. I've seen that a lot. Oh yeah, the man that I'm with, he's 45 and she's 25. I've seen that. Women are not really caring about, oh, he's old. As long as you look good for your age,
You know what's funny about that? The Bible says you should be a man should be like 40-something years old when he decides to choose a wife, and she should be 20 years younger than him. The Bible says this. It's funny that, you know, a lot of men, even you know, men, the rich guys, not too many of them are like they don't know the laws of God, but it seems like they live it. And they're like, nah, I'm not going to choose a woman my age. I'm going to choose a woman younger than me so I could be all these things to her. Because if I get with a woman my age, she already been through shit. I'm just a nigga to her. I'm just another man. I'm just a man with money. But to that young chick, I'm the king.
able to keep it up, if you know what I mean, and give me some stability and security, women aren't caring about that. And again, of all ages. Because that is what we are looking for as far as the value that we provide for us to be able to choose among them. That's what we base it off of. So yes, as men get older, they're able to have more access. They're able to have their pick. Thank you, Tokyo. I hope you're not trolling, because I will call you in the chat, Jay. It says honorable men are not respected. Ebony K and others like her are working their chameleon game. A lot of these women are just going to have to suffer. Please give me time, Tokyo. It's so much we gotta break down. Ebony K, this is a
Shots fired.
If you don't peep the game, you don't see it. But this is a cry for help.
I gotta go look up who she is. I don't know who she is. Sound the horns.
I messed up. I tried to die on that hill. I tried to stand.
Who the fuck is Ebony K?
In that stance, it's not working for me. And also, the more that I publicize my sentiments and my statements, the more access was cut off and withdrawn from me. So now what I need to do is, sing a different tune. Let's get into it, Tokyo.
Uh-oh.
Yosef.
Ebony K, I don't know you, and I don't. Whatever y'all beef is.
Jail. You continue to be the bright light in a dark world. Keep being the superstar you are. Thank you so much, Yosef. And shout out to you for being a gentleman. Okay. Keep the game though with me, y'all.
Peep game.
And also shout out to us for hitting 162,000 subscribers today. Y'all are super dope.
Woo!
Y'all for granted. Thank you. What did Tokyo say? Tokyo said Ebony K is trying to morph into, this chameleon type of chick. And the reason why she's doing that, Tokyo, is because, again, she's realized that, damn, I messed up. That's first things first. The things that I have been promoting do not work. This lifestyle that I am promoting for a lot of y'all to live is expensive. It's lonely. It's tiresome. And so what I need to do is sing a whole different tune so that maybe, just maybe, I can get back in the good graces of these black men. Let's put the emphasis on black, because let's not get it twisted. I know what they tell y'all. They tell y'all up and down.
She breaking sister code.
We don't care about black men. Black men are the bottom. They're the scum. Y'all know how many comments I've seen of black women saying that sentiment in regards to what Ebony K said, which was facts. We don't want black men anyway. See, she's trying to make us settle. No. the truth of the reality is, black men are the only women that really, the only men that take black women serious. These other men, I mean, come on, y'all. They see y'all as a fetish at best. They see y'all as a mark off of the bucket list at best. Oh, I got to experience what it was like to be with a black woman. I got a little taste of the hot chocolate. Let's mark it off, brother.
A lot of them are really hooked to your DNA because in slavery, they forced our women to breastfeed their children. So if you breastfeed someone's children for 500 fucking years and more, then your DNA is in them. So, no, they are attracted to you. They just don't know why.
Are there exceptions? Sure. Do you have other races of men out there that don't mind marrying and settling down with black women? Of course.
Because they black.
Thank you so much, MVP
They got that
Charles.
black in
Y'all
them.
got them crowns. But for the most part, that is what it is. That is what it is. And so when y'all out here talking,
And you know what's crazy? I forgot. I can't retire real quick. I gotta do this one more video at least. And I gotta shit on everybody in the world and prove to everybody in the world you're really black. I'm gonna prove to the whole world that everyone's really a black person. Watch.
oh, she just trying to make us set up for black men and, you know. No, you have no choice
I'm
but
that
to
nigga.
quote-unquote settle for a black man. Other men
Watch.
don't want y'all like that.
Y'all gonna be like, yo, this nigga got that, bro.
They may take you on a few
Yeah.
dates. They may even give you a little bit of pocket change. But when it comes to passing around that generational wealth,
I'm gonna use one video, science, and the Bible to prove everybody's black. It doesn't matter what you look like.
putting you up nicely, having families with you, passing up their own women to wife you up and be with you, hell no. That ain't happening like that. So y'all can cut that. So Ebony K was dead on the money when she threw black into you. Let's be clear. And on top of that, let's be honest enough to admit the fact that black men are our priority.
And when I prove that everyone's black, you're gonna understand racism doesn't exist. It's really self-hatred.
They are our preference. Please stop lying. I know y'all don't want to stroke the black man's egos and make them feel like they're just almighty and all of that, but that's what it is. Black men, black women only want you. Stop. Everything else is a coping mechanism to try to rub it in your face, to make us feel better, to make you want us just as much as we want y'all. Which, the news flash is this, ladies. Black men do want black women. It's just a lot of us don't act right. So y'all leave them no choice but to travel and go somewhere else. But we're going to leave that over there in the corner. But Ebony K, she knows that the majority of black women, including her, wants a black man. Why? Because we want children that look like us. We want people that we can relate to. Even if you don't want children, you at least want a partner that you know you can identify with, that understands you, has a good idea of where you come from. Oh.
The Kevin Samuels show proved that. All those black women called in, and I'm not talking about the regular average ones that are on the low level. I'm talking about all those high value women, all the ones with the job. Every one of them said, I want a black man that's on my level. And so it's like, yo, y'all know y'all want us, but y'all want us to be what we can't. Well, majority of us cannot be that guy. Just like majority of white people can't sound the fucking horns. Majority of white niggas ain't that guy. Majority of whatever race, there's only 1% of motherfuckers up there. Get it? So I understand you want your man to be the fucking, the one, but damn, bro, like, stop acting like all these other races of women, that's what they got. Stop stunting. It's stupid.
Who else did I see? That was great. Shout out to Grady for being a channel member as well. I see all of y'all. Let me get this off though. I don't want to lose my train of thought. Y'all know your little big sister be kind of loopy sometimes, okay?
But Vader shit, nigga.
That was dead on the money, right? And when it comes to Ebony K doing this is because once again she's realized I messed up, and the more that I spoke against what I really don't need them, and I'm a boss chick, and I can do what I want to do. She's like, man, like, this is really hurting me. I'm already having a very difficult time as it is with me being a more older black woman. Thank you, Omega Red.
Omega.
I'm already having a very difficult time with me being an older black woman that is, you know, neck deep into her career, you know, that is very boss chick energy driven. Like, I'm already having a difficult time with that. So for me to come back out and double down on these sentiments of, I don't need no man, I can start my own family, you know, I'll never date no man who ain't got X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. And again, you can have your preferences and all of that, but when you start talking outside of your neck like that, you make it a lot more difficult for any man to take you seriously, especially your preference, which is a black man. She realized that.
See, this is why I like her. See, watching people like her make me like calm down, because I reflect on what I see the most. So, you know, I get all hyped up because I watch a lot of trash to bring y'all this information. I gotta go through the filth and then come out the filth and then bring y'all that. So a lot of times I be cursing and turned up, and you know, it's a part of the side of me too, so I can't deny that. But you know, I like the way she does it, because she talking real simple. She ain't trying to be smart, but she bashing y'all right now. She throwing hooks at y'all.
Like, yeah, it already was hard enough. But when, you know, me
she rocking y'all.
Speaking the way that I was speaking and, you know, promoting the things that I was promoting, that made it 10 times worse. Now these men are not checking for me at all because they feel like I am the type of black woman, black real woman, that you should avoid like the damn plague.
Real woman.
It's expensive.
I love her.
To
She had me
start your own
dying.
family. It's tiresome, draining. Thank you, Delmar, to start your own family.
Yeah, I swear, like black people, we always gotta make another voice, yo. That's like when I watch China White, she always nigga, or the way she do it, and then I be watching my shit, and then my voice changes when I say shit. I swear, it's just like a black thing to change our voice and mimic other people. It's so funny.
Who else did I see? Thank you, Travel Dazzle.
Nigga.
I'm gonna get to all of y'all, I promise. You know, it's very draining to be
Tired
out
of the
here,
motherfucker out here,
providing
man.
for yourself, having to protect yourself, lead yourself, teach yourself. It's too much. And yes, while it is something that you can do, it's probably not something that you would want to do. Too much work. We are put here on this planet as men and women together for a reason. God, the universe, source, whatever you wanna call it, created that way because we need help. We need balance. We are supposed to be complementary towards one another. You're not supposed to do it on your own, especially not as a woman. You are the weaker vessel, man. Yes, we are powerful in our own rights. Yes, we are able to, you know, give birth and carry life and all of that. But at the end of the day, ma'am, you're gonna need somebody to help you to maintain and sustain your life and that life that is inside of you. You can't do it on your own. So it's very difficult. And unfortunately, a lot of us learn it the hard way.
See, it's not that you can't like take care of your kids on your own. You just won't do it as more efficient as with a man. And there's nothing you can do. You can't lie to yourself and say, yeah, I can. You don't have enough money. It's 2 incomes. If you do, then you can. If you could be in 2 places at once, then you can. If you could box your son and teach him how to get right, then you can. But if you can't, as soon as you fall off one of these things, your kid's lacking.
And so she learned the hard way, which is now why she's singing a different tune like that. I already had all this stacked up against me. Then I come out here saying this, which makes them not want me even more. Okay, let me just knock all of that out and just sing something different, because maybe, just maybe, I can find a man, a black man in particular, to take me seriously now, you know, start a family with me now, because them sperm banks and paying for that and fighting over black sperm, that's too much work and too much money. And the more I thought about it, it'll be way too much on my mind, body, soul, spirit, energy, pockets to try to go that route by myself anyway. So yeah, let me just go ahead and tell the truth now. Instead of trying to stroke my own ego and stroke all these other females' egos out here, making us seem like we're almighty, all powerful, and we can be strong, independent boss chicks without these men. Let me just stop. And maybe, just maybe, I can convince. Maybe just one. I'm hoping for 50, okay? But maybe just one black man to give me some grace, forgive me, and take me back, because damn, sis, this shit is hard.
All I need is one mic.
But here's the thing, though, Evan. You've already done too much damage. Too many of these young ladies have already taken what you have been promoting to them and saying to them like the gospel. And for a lot of them, the reason why they don't see you or hear you now is because they see you as a hypocrite. They now see you as the very pick-me that you tried to warn them against. They're not going to believe you, even though what you're saying is true. It's too late. You should have been telling them that. Now they see you as just this desperate, lonely, older, career black woman that's tired and through, looking for somebody to pick you and save you. So even though you're telling the truth, it's like, no, I don't believe this. No, she just desperately lonely.
I thought she was talking about the average women. I ain't know she. Oh shit.
See, the reason why Ebony K is going this route now is because
She said, "I'm going
no
hard.
man wants her.
That's why I got it, chicks."
She ain't as fine as me. She can't slip and slide like me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She can't deep it like me.
I thought
So,
she was
yeah,
talking
she
about
has
my
some of
level.
these
I ain't know she was talking
but
about, you
won't.
know what I mean?
See, I'll be able to
I be telling y'all to say,
everything
hey,
that Ebony
hey, what was most of my Kev Samuel videos about? I usually don't go on the lower class chicks. I usually use his videos of him talking to the older, wealthy chicks that did good and they have no man, right? So now, you know, see, it's not just one man or one woman. It's stop. And a lot of you still have a chance. You just don't have a chance with the men you probably want because, like she said, you passed your time and they want what they want. So you have to go after somebody that wants a woman like you, that can tolerate it or help change you. That way they don't have to tolerate you. They can help you, you know. And usually that incorporates going down in class. Get it? Because, you know, I mean, if you don't get it, you don't get it.
Hey, told us to do, and I'll still be able to settle down and find my Prince Charming. And y'all know they are looking for a black man. They ain't gonna admit this, okay? I'll still able to find my Prince Charming black man that's successful to wipe me up when I hit 47.
Some can.
She has to do this because she has no choice. She ain't me. She ain't hitting on what I'm hitting. So I'm not gonna hear her when she's talking about we depreciate and value. It don't matter how fine you are. Girl, please. But Ebony K is actually speaking actual factual. As men age and get older, they have more resources, more knowledge, more wisdom, more understanding, they're more stable, they have more money, which equates to them having a lot of options. Why settle for an old, beautiful woman when I can get a young, beautiful woman that I can mold? Why get an older, beautiful woman that is more than likely stuck in her ways when I can get a younger, beautiful woman?
Now I only got 2 minutes, 3 minutes left, so I'm gonna do a little something. I don't know. I'll post a video up there because that's her live, and she be going in. So maybe for some of the women viewers, you know, that, you know, need to see a woman say some of these things, and maybe, who knows? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not the end-all be-all guy, and I learn from people that do this shit better than me. I just know that I say the same things the way I say it because there's broken people like me that are going to understand it. When they hear her, they get it, but they don't really get it, you know what I mean? Because it's like speaking a different language. Now, for the older chicks, I want to try to speak for y'all. I got 1 minute left. you still can have a decent man. It's just, the men up there have the privilege to choose younger women, so they're gonna. So that means you have to choose a man down here that will appreciate the fact that his woman has this stuff, because now his life is better. And you become something with this man. Now, when that happens, it's gonna be difficult because you're coming from two different worlds. But if you actually fucking put both y'all prides to the side and realize, like, yo, you are older now. The only thing that matters about life is like living it and being happy. What the fuck you need this super duper life? You got all that money. He got all that youngness and whatever it is that you liked about a man, and you gotta just drop the rich shit. So y'all could pick a good ass man that y'all want. Y'all just gotta leave that rich thing out. And that ain't a bad thing, because that just means, nigga ain't rich, but he got a job and shit, y'all put y'all money together. And most of y'all got money anyway, so stop wasting your time. It's sad to